After the game against Fulham, Ten Hag alisema kwamba the club is going in the right direction. I don't know how you feel about it. Personally, I am torn between thinking that the club is going in the right direction or that we're going backwards. But I don't think it's the time for us to start having a conversation about whether we should have another manager. You know, I believe that we should give Ten Hag time. He's spoken about the injuries that he's had this season. We've all seen how many injuries we've had, and we were playing well. Tulikuwa tumeanza ku get into some very good form, but the injuries to Luke Shaw and Rasmus Højlund zilifanya tuka lose your game because zili disrupt the rhythm that we had. So I believe that perhaps yes, we are going in the right directions. There are some good points. For example, he's giving kids a chance to to come into the first team the Manchester United way. You've spoken about Kobe Maino, Rasmus Højlund, and Garnacho, very young kids. Omari Fosun also played in that game. I believe that that is the way to go. Investing in the youth that you have, and then bringing in other players, to fill in the gaps that you don't have. For next season, we need a striker. Let's see if he gets another striker, if he beefs up the defense and midfield. Uh, will he take us to the next level? The next level? I believe it's too early to start saying that he should go, whether we finish in the top four or not. But I know if we finish outside the top four, it's going to be very hard to say that Abaki. But let's look at other managers, other clubs. Like for example, kuna ka team kanaitwa Arsenal. They stuck with their manager for I don't know. I think he's in his fifth or sixth season. I think if I'm not wrong. But Ten Hag is in his second season, right? The first season, I think he outperformed. He did outperform his expectations. We finished in the top four and we won the Carabao Cup. This season, we have a game in the FA Cup. That is the only cup that we can win. But chances are that we might not win that. So if he doesn't win the FA Cup, and if we finish outside the top four, it might look like, or it might seem that we are regressing. But I believe that if we stick with Eric Ten Hag, next season, next summer, tumpatie wale maplayers anadai vizuri, and then we need to sort this issue of injuries. Why is it that our players are getting injured like this? That is something we need to sort. I don't know whether it's the medical team that needs to come in, a new one that needs to come in, so that we can have players wetu wako not going on injuries that often, or somehow managing that situation and give him an extra season. And then with the Enios guys coming in, Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in, we try and see whether we can build something, because I believe those guys have a vision for this club. And then Ten Hag is the right guy for us going forward. Thomas Tuchel, the one yenye nimesikia watu akisema akuje, you see what he did at Chelsea akafukuzwa. What he's doing at Bayern Munich right now is being sent away. I don't think it's the way to go. We need stability, and whether it's Ten Hag or another person that's going to give us that stability, let's just be patient. Okay, let's be patient with Ten Hag and see how it goes. But for this season, nikimalizia, I still do believe that we can finish in the top four. We had a slight setback. Let's have hope. Bado kuna some 14 games left. Let's see how it goes. Peace.